There are thousands of hours of content online claiming that the Quran is full of contradictions. I decided to stop listening to the noise and do something different. I picked up the book myself, not to defend it and not to mock it. I wanted to see if the contradictions were actually there or if we were just reading it wrong. And so my first few days were like a forensic investigation. I was hunting for the classic gotchas, the verses people share on social media, but I quickly hit a wall. I realized that reading the Quran is like reading a legal document or a complex piece of history. And this is because if you pull one sentence out of a 1,000-page book, you're going to get the wrong idea every single time. I found verses that seemed to crash, like one about war and one about peace. But when I looked at the why and the when, the historical context, the contradiction vanished. It wasn't about the book changing its mind. It was about the book addressing different people in different situations, just like the life itself does. And so, man, being real, I didn't become a scholar overnight, but I did realize that skepticism is actually a great way to study. And this is because it kept me focused. The more I read it, the more I noticed that the book was self-referential. It wasn't scared of my questions, and I love this. It actually invited them. It claims if this were from anyone other than God, you would find many inconsistencies. And guys, the biggest takeaway wasn't a win for either side. It was a realization that contradictions are often just a lack of context. If you read the Quran like a textbook, you will be bored. If you read it like a manual for the soul, it starts to make weird kind of sense. It forced me to be honest about my own biases. And so whether you are a believer, an atheist, or just curious, don't let the internet do your thinking for you. Read it, start the context, test the claims. The truth is rare found in 30-second clips. I think you know that. And so guys, what's the biggest question you've ever had about the Quran? Let's keep the discussion real and respectful. The comment down below. Take care.